creating something which came to you in a box. It could be just pieces of wood which you start from scratch and make a model airplane out of it. Or if you get almost ready to fly kind of a kit, there's still a lot of building in it. There's fun in building. Still you're creating something. And I think ultimate fun is in flying. So we are all kids, you know, these are toys for us.
Smitten by the bug at the age of 15, Sandeep Jain has been making and flying model aeroplanes for the last 40 years. His childlike enthusiasm for the sport is still evident as he spends most of his free time surrounded by these radio-controlled airplanes. He repairs, maintains and builds scale models of real aircraft at his residence in South Delhi.
You can add power. Power could be an engine, power could be a motor, power could be a jet engine. You have all the control surfaces, the ones that help you bank, the ones that help you pitch, the ones that help you yaw. So that's the ailerons, the elevator, the rudder, three basic surfaces, and the control of the motor or engine. You could have bigger and bigger models. I mean, sometimes you start talking of percentages, so 50% model, 70% model. Most, of course, we fly 20 to 25, 30% models.
Every Sunday, a bunch of enthusiasts gather at this private airfield on the outskirts of India's capital, Delhi. The sound of the chainsaw engines reverberates through the air as beautifully designed model aircraft donning high visibility decals and colors fill up the air with excitement and high energy.
Some models are a pleasure to make, maybe not so fun to fly. And some models may not be so nice to make, but they are a pleasure to fly. You might be surprised, it happens quite often. We don't come back with a full model, we come back with pieces. And the fun is that since you've built it yourself, you are most likely able to put it back.
Dr. Vikram Sharma has been part of this gang for the last 2 decades. He too has an impressive lineup of small aircraft, but today he has brought out his scale Airwolf model that was 3D printed at his home.
There's the thrill of getting something you build up in the air, being able to control it and getting more and more complex. It's just something very fascinating. We can get all sorts of problems. We got problems with the power plant, the engines can misbehave, we can have battery issues, we can have fuel issues. So lots of things can go wrong. So we need to be on top of things all the time. I feel much safer than a pilot. The plane can crash, but I'll be alive.
The camaraderie between these aviation enthusiasts is hard to miss.
Currently, the bunch that I fly with, it's a godsend, can't get better. We are all very dear friends. We love our models as well as each other's models. So if we find something which is glaringly deficient or something, we always point it out and not wait for the crash. I think whom I fly with today are a bunch of nicest people, nicest aero modelers you could ever imagine and get.